Today, our topic is audit report. In the Commerce Lab subject, we have audit. So that audit report you are going to study today. First of all, in order to know what is an audit report, you have to know the process of audit. Everybody know what is audit. Being an accounting student, you should be able to
Madam, good morning, madam.
after completion of good morning. After completion of every accounting process, you have to do the audit. Means every financial year end, you have to do what? Auditing. Auditing means checking of all the accounting practices or accounting principles what you have done. So I will share a screen and I will let you know how you are started with audit. Girls, audit report is in the audit means by which the auditor communicates their opinion about the final. Excuse me, of the accounting process means completion of all the accounting process, that is making of trial balance and all the final account after preparation of total final account. What you have to do, you have to go for an audit every financial year end. Every organization, all the commercial, any type of organization should go for a audit. Audit is nothing but a checking of financial statements, whether they are true or understanding. Whether all the statements are true or not, you have to check it. That is known as an audit. So who will audit? Audit is done by an independent auditor known as a chartered accountant. CA is known as an independent auditor. He will check the total financial accounts of our college, of our any organization, and they will give you audit report. After checking total all the after checking all the or what financial statements, they will give one report, whether what they have observed in the total auditing process. Auditing process is very big, it is not small. So after total auditing process, what happens? They will issue one report to every organization. Can you hear me? Girls, can you hear me? So audit report is final step in the auditing process. There will be a total big audit process. In that process, you are going to do an audit. You are going to give an audit report. Okay. Corporate law and auditing standards set out the requirement governing the format and content of the audit report. Means corporate law and auditing standards means our law. We have some law, corporate law. That corporate law and that accounting standards of our Indian accounting standards as well as our American international accounting standards set out some requirements for governing the format and content of audit report. Means how the audit report should look like, involved in the audit report, what are the importance of audit report. In order to have a correct audit report, what are the contents, what are the important contents in that audit report that you have to mention. Okay. So corporate law and auditing standards set out the requirements governing the format and content of our audit report. So we have parts of a standard audit report. So how one standard audit report should look like? It should have some base. First of all, remember that after accounting process, what should happen after the total accounting process conducted by any organization, they should go for an audit, independent audit, or inside, or they can go for independent audit. Mainly it is must for every organization to go for internal, either they will go for internal audit or external audit. Internal means from the internal organization members only they will audit the financial statements, or they will sometimes they will call an independent audit. Independent audit is very, it will have more marks, or it will fetch you more prestige to your organization when you go for an independent or external audit. And then in that audit, if you go for an audit, the chartered accountant will come and do auditing process. You have total auditing process. What is that in the total auditing process? The auditor will do n number of things, like checking of all your financial statements, like trial balance, financial accounts, like balance sheet, P&L account, everything he will check. Later on, after the completion of all the financial statements and financial books, he will give you one report. That report is known as audit report. It is a final statement in the audit process. So, what are the, according to corporate law and auditing standards, Indian as well as international auditing standards, we have some guidelines to be followed, and we have some format and content to be followed for preparation of audit report. What are those contents? One standard audit report, if you think it should have describing audit, understanding what is the title of your audit report. We have types of audit report. So which type of audit report you are giving, that title you have to mention, address it to you whom you are giving that audit report, and section describing audit scope. Section describing audit scope means to whom you are which section you are mentioning the audit scope, whether it is for management or for the outside people or for the shareholders, whom you are mentioning your scope, for whom whatever ultimate idea behind your audit, that you have to mention in your audit report. Who will mention? Auditor. Auditor is nothing but a chartered accountant. And section expressing auditor's opinion on the financial report. Section expressing opinion on the financial report, whether the financial statements are maintained with a true and fair value or not. Then auditor signature, auditor address, and date of audit report is very important. Who is the auditor, what is his name, address, and what is the signature and date of audit report. Everything you have to mention. Okay. Then come. Hello. Hello, girls. Me. Shailaja, are you understanding? Girls, are you understanding?
Yes, madam.
If I ask you, you have to reply me correctly, whether you are understanding not? Okay. Shall I continue? Girls, shall I continue? Please mention me. Shall I continue in the class? Please let me know whether I should continue or not. So yes, no. Shall I continue or not? Are you getting my point? So next we are talking about types of audit report. Now I think you all understood what is an audit report. Now you will I'll explain you audit report. We have basically two types of audit reports. One is unqualified audit report, other one is qualified audit report. What is unqualified audit report? That we have to know. Two things we have to know. Now, girls, what are the two types of audit report? Tell me. What are the two types of audit report?
Unqualified. Qualified.
Unqualified audit report and qualified audit report. Okay. Two types. What is an audit report? Audit report is whatever the auditor it is a final step given by an auditor. Report means he is reporting about whatever the audit process he have done. Now, what are the two types of audit report? Unqualified report and qualified report. Okay. Either anyone he will give. He cannot give two types of report. Either anyone. Every individual auditor will give any one of the report that is either unqualified or qualified. Okay. Now we will study about what is unqualified report. Unqualified report is issued when the auditor is satisfied that the financial statement present fairly the financial statement present the financial position, financial performance and cash flow of the entity in accordance with accounting standards. Most reports are unqualified as most problems are resolved with the management. Means it is that unqualified audit report means it is issued when auditor is satisfied that the financial statement present and whatever financial statement they have checked everything is true and correct. If everything is correct, then he will give unqualified. Unqualified means nothing mistake is there. There is no mistake in it. That's why it is known as unqualified. Understanding? Everything is according to the accounting standards. All the cash flow statements, everything is according to the standard mentioned in the by the either by company law 2000 either by company act 1956 or 2013 or according to every financial statement is according to the accounting standard. Then it is known as what it is. The auditor will give unqualified report. Unqualified means there is nothing wrong in the accounting statements. Everything is properly framed. Everything is according to law. Everything is according to the standard. Understanding? Everything is true and correct. Girls, what is unqualified report? When everything is correct, all the statements, financial statements are correct, then he will auditor will give what report? Which report auditor will give? Girls, if auditor will issue which type of report if he is satisfied totally with all the financial statements, he will give unqualified report. Understanding? Listening my words? Can you hear or no? You have to be prompt in answering the question. Fastly you have to answer any question if I am asking. Unqualified report is issued when auditor is satisfied that the financial statements present are fairly up to mark and up to the standard, then it is known as unqualified report. Then what about conditions for standard unqualified audit report? If what conditions you have to meet when you have to give the unqualified audit report? For all financial statements must be included means all financial statements like every P&L account, balance sheet, cash flow, fund flow, everything you have to include in the standard audit standard report, that is known as all financial statements, and sufficient evidence have been accumulated that everything is correct. And how you can tell? You should have sufficient evidence. All the evidences have to be accumulated, means collected. All the evidence you have to collect. Then financial statements are presented in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles, GAAP. Financial statements, how you have to follow according to generally accepted accounting principles. These are the GAAP. You have you have some principles and conventions. According to that only you have to prepare your financial statement, like going concern concept, some concepts and conventions you have. And according to that concepts and conceptions, generally acted accounting principles only, you have to follow the, you have to make financial statements, and all that are presented according to it. There are no circumstances requiring the condition of an explanatory paragraph or modification of the words in the report. Means there is no wrong in that. So there is no need to explanatory paragraph. Explanatory paragraph is given in the qualified audit report. Explanatory paragraph is given in the qualified audit report. Okay. Understanding? There are no circumstances requiring the condition of an explanatory paragraph. Shall we? Okay. Now this is a qualified report. Sometimes it will be unqualified report with explanatory paragraph. When there is when they have done any problem, like there is a lack of consistent application of GAAP, that is generally accepted accounting principles, and sometimes there is a doubt in going concern, or auditor emphasizes there is a departure from promulgated accounting. If the auditor finds something wrong, there is not very big mistake, but some small mistakes he has found out, but he don't want to give qualified report, then he is given unqualified, then he will attach an explanatory paragraph, that is known as, in that he will mention why he have found the mistake. Then substantial doubt about going concern. Sometimes you will have some doubt whether the company will go on for a future or not. If suppose it is incurring losses, then it will automatically be like it will automatically will problem in the problem. Okay. Auditor agrees, departure, emphasize. These are the different matters. Unqualified report. Then we talk about qualified report. What is qualified report? When suppose auditor finds the unable to resolve problems or disagreements with the management, whatever that he cannot found out any evidence, the evidence that have not found the correct proper for maintaining a financial statements. There's a problem in the financial statements. Whatever the financial statements are produced in that, if there is any problem, then it is known as what? What is the report they will give? Unqualified they will give. If everything is not correct or some problem it is there, then it is known as a qualified audit report. Understanding? When the auditor is unable to resolve the problems or disagreements with management, means he is not able to solve the problems, then he will give qualified audit report. What should be included in the qualified audit report? Disagreement with management, conflict between applicable financial reporting frameworks, limitation. Why? What is the problem? Everything you have to mention in the qualified audit report. Then conditions for qualified audit report is also there. Then appropriateness of accounting policies. Why? Mainly the problem is when you are not following the principles of principles and conventions, when you are not following correct accounting policies, then you will be giving qualified audit report. Conditions for qualified audit report. Conflict between applicable reporting, limitation of scope. So you can write down here, a qualified opinion report can result from a limitation on scope of audit or failure to follow generally accepted accounting principles. Means a qualified opinion report can result from, when you will get a qualified opinion, when you will get a qualified audit report, where there is a limitation in the scope of audit, that there is your company is not, organization is not following their accounting practice. It is used when only when the auditor believes that the overall financial statements are so materially misstated or misleading that they do not present fairly the financial position or results of operations and cash flow in conformity with GAAP. It is only used when the auditor believes that the overall financial statements are so materially misstated that whatever financial statements we are making, that they are totally misstated and misleading, then they are not fairly according to the financial operations, then they'll give you adverse opinion. Disclaimer on opinion. It is issued when the auditor is unable to satisfy the overall statements are fairly present. So in qualified report also you will have this type. You will have qualified opinion, you will have adverse opinion, or you will have disclaimer of opinion. What is a scope paragraph? What is the introductory paragraph? Everything is not very important up to the opinion paragraph, qualified opinion, adverse opinion, everything you have to learn. Girls, tell me what are the two types of audit reports you have? What is an audit report? First of all, girls, what is an audit report? What is an audit report? Where the auditor gives the report, the auditor gives how he is how what he has checked in the total accounting practices. That is known as an audit report. Understanding? Then what two types of audit report you have: qualified audit report and unqualified audit. Qualified audit report means when the auditor gives you everything is correct, when whatever accounting practices, policies you have done is correct, then he will give you qualified. Unqualified. Then there is no wrong in that. When you have done some mistake, then your policy, your accounting not to mark, and they have some loopholes or failures to, then it is known as unqualified audit report. Getting my girls speak out? And what are the important contents in audit report? You should have title. You should have title in the audit report. Contents in audit report, that is very important. Contents in audit report means parts of a standard audit report. Basic elements of audit report include title, addressee, section describing audit scope, section describing audit scope, and auditor signature, auditor address, and date of report audit. Basic elements. These are the basic elements in any audit. That you should have some title, whether it is qualified report or unqualified report, to whom you are mentioning, giving this audit report. Shareholders, management, or you wanted to describe about your your signature and section, your opinion on the financial report, and your auditor signature, auditor address, and date on which the audit report has done. Okay. Are you getting my point? Are you understanding what is audit report? Today class we have discussed what an audit process audit report. What are the types? We have two types of audit report: qualified report and unqualified report. Okay. Do you have any doubts? Girls, do you have any doubts? You please ask me. We will discuss the doubts. Hello, girls. Shall we discuss the doubts? Hello. Shall we discuss the doubts? Shruti, do you have any doubts? Okay, girls. Thank you for today.